Welcome everybody back to A&M in the AM, episode 46. We're back here after a little bit of
think it's
another
been like
break.
9 weeks.
We
A little
seem to be
hiatus.
doing that a lot more now, but we are creeping up on our 1 year anniversary on this channel. So it's the 22nd. I'm actually surprised. It's next
it?
Thursday, so I'm actually surprised it's coming up. But yeah, Mort here. I got Quentin. He's joining us for today. Due to some news at the end, but he's gonna talk with us a little bit. Talk a little bit of baseball, some Detroit baseball, some Detroit basketball, and then end it off with a little bit of news. So starting off, we haven't talked about Tigers since the day before opening day, Mort. And
Yeah, probably.
yeah, I was gonna say we haven't talked since we went to the game there. But yeah, I mean, us three all went to the game. It was fun. Snowed. Couldn't even see Miguel Cabrera's first home run of the year. You could not see it. It was a blizzard out there.
Why it was lit.
But other than that, I mean, Tigers, in my eyes, have been solid. Better, I don't know. Well, how do you feel, Mark?
They were drifting there for a second, but that was a big one last night. So I don't.
Yeah, big one versus the Astros. Akil Baddoo, better than anyone ever expected. I know more. Me and you, all the way up until opening day, you were spectacle about him even making. I mean, obviously he had to make opening day roster if we want him to be in the organization. So you were kind of you were kind of like, oh, he's just an extra outfitter, won't play that much. He might get in.
I had said I was like he's just going to be a defensive replacement that just like pinch runs and stuff.
Man came onto the scene, ESPN's new favorite player. I was literally watching it last night.
A lot of people's.
No, I was watching it ESPN this morning, and they said, our boy Akil Baddoo. I said, no. I was like, come on, man.
The MLB account on Twitter and stuff is falling in love with him. And
it's hopping on the wave.
There's like YouTubers, and it's crazy.
But yeah, pitching actually has been decent, except obviously Tehran. Is that how you say his last name? I think
Tehran.
Basically, our Hwbl was decent, and not in his last outing. In his first outing, he was decent. Boyd's looked decent his first two outings. Boyd, amazingly in his second outing. First outing, kind of rough, I would say. Not too bad. I mean, he pitched 5 innings, I think. So
in the snow.
Terrible. What was that?
In the snow. So
yeah, in the snow. But yeah, they pitching looking good. More, I confront this head on here. I'm still for it. I'm not, but what's going on?
I don't have an answer. I do have an answer. It's the stirrups. He refuses to wear the stirrups again. If he would just wear the stirrups again, everything would be right in the world. But no, he wants to view my message on Instagram and not respond or anything or not wear them and test our friendship. And so now it's like I'm moving on.
I mean, he had a hit last night, but he's truly been struggling. I think he's in the 100 range.
He's like trying to slap the ball. He's not even like trying to drive it or anything. He's just slapping at it.
Yeah, he's just not been looking good at all. And it's drawing a lot of attention from the Willi haters that were there at the beginning of the season. They're loving it.
Yeah, it's hard to defend.
I got it right here. He's hitting 220, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI.
Hurts.
So
for number 2,
those are Willi numbers right there.
His best game were on April 7th against Minnesota, 3 for 4.
Cleveland, we thought he was going to come back after that one, but then he fell off.
Yeah, no, and then he did. He had a on April 9th, he had 2 for 4 outing, and then 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 1 for 4.
Yeah, it's been a tough time, but
it has been.
His replacement Nico Goodrum's not doing much better, so it's okay.
And then honestly, the one bright spot that I'm finally happy. Well, honestly, I'm not happy how he got up to the Tigers, but I'm happy he's up now. Realto Nunez came up once Miggy got placed on 10-day IL. I think he'll stay up now. I don't think there's. I think Harold or Nico will get sent down after this fact now once Miguel comes back.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be weird because of the thing of last night. They brought in Harold as a defensive replacement late in the game, and he made a dive and play at first base that Nunez probably doesn't make.
Yeah, and it's like
Weird.
they might send Nico down for that reason, but it's like I feel like Nico's a little bit more versatile than Harold.
Yeah.
Like he can play.
Nico plays
Nico-
everywhere.
Yeah, he can play literally the outfield where I feel like Harold can really only play the infield. I haven't seen him play the outfield, but I know
he started in the outfield past 2 years.
Okay. But then and then like
Yeah, I think Nico would stay. I mean, Harold is probably different positions might be a little bit better defensively, and he can make contact with the ball more often, but everybody wants to ride with a power hitter, and Nico, if he can make contact, he can drive it every now and then. So
yeah,
that's why they'll go with him.
It'll be interesting, or maybe one of those terrible pitchers from the bullpen will get sent down, or something. I don't know. Something will happen. But I think Realto Nunez stays, and I like him up. He hit a bomb last night against the Astros, and then he hit a double play off the wall. It almost went out. I thought that one was going out too. Whoever was doing camera work last night for, I was gonna say Fox, but Bally Sports, horrible camera work.
Right.
They had two balls that were from Akil and Realto Nunez that looked like they were going out.
They sold them, and that's why Matt Shepard almost like peed himself trying to call those. He had no idea where the ball was at.
No, they were talking about it on the Akil, on the one where he almost hit the second one. They were talking about something about it, and then he drove that, and they were like, oh my, and then it just fell short, hit the wall. And didn't you say he high-fived
Yeah, he high-fived Ramon Santiago because he thought he flipped his bat and started jogging, and then high-fived Ramon Santiago at first base and saw it hit the wall, and you could see he's like, "Oh crap!" Kind of.
He could have probably turned that into a triple if he was running it.
Yeah, he said something else, and then he ran to second base. But yeah, he would have easily gotten a stand-up triple if he ran out of the box. But
but Tigers looking good right now. I think that we have a 3-4 record, or no, 3-4 is horribly wrong.
No, that's close.
Pretty close, I think. Yeah.
I think it's 4-6. Yeah, it's 4-6.
Yeah, 4-6. Currently sitting at the bottom of the AL Central, but I mean we're one game out first. We're in reality.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, Minnesota, and Chicago are all up there with 5 wins. And yeah, I mean, league's looking about how everyone thought it would. Dodgers sitting at top of the West, along with the Padres there with 8 wins. Still waiting on Tatis. He's on 10-day IL. That dislocated shoulder.
He's out indefinitely. No.
Now he's out indefinitely.
That's why I put the jersey. Okay. He's out indefinitely.
Unfortunately.
Pay respects. Yep. Fantasy team just takes another hit.
But Dodgers and Padres, they're at the top of the West, NL West, top of the NL Central. Cincinnati came out hot, scored 64 runs in like 5 games or something crazy like that.
Anybody's gonna win that division. It's wide open.
Yeah.
So.
Along with Milwaukee, haven't really heard much from Milwaukee's big star except their Cy Young winning pitcher Corbin Burns.
Yeah, he did have a good first start.
Put that in there. Phillies look like they're weirdly running away with that division.
I kind of thought it.
I mean, yeah,
because the Mets don't score runs, and they don't have a bullpen, and they don't have a pitcher outside of DeGrom. The Nationals were dead because they weren't playing. Yeah. The Marlins were somehow a Cinderella team last year. I really just thought it was gonna be the Braves and Nationals, and so that's probably what's
Braves.
Not Nationals. Braves and Phillies.
Braves were on a 4-game win streak. They start off 0-4, won 4 straight, and now they've lost 2 again. So
it's when they wear those Hank Aaron jerseys. Those things are fire.
Those are fire.
Those are fire.
Every time Acuna wears that, he gets a homer. Every time.
I would say Acuna and Freddie Freeman have been really. Marcelo Ozuna, he can't do anything right now. He's hitting like 100. I think.
Did you see that video of that Phillies fan that caught the Freddie Freeman home run and gave it to the Braves kid that was by him?
Yeah. I did not see that. No.
Yeah, he caught it the other day, and then they brought him back to the game for yesterday for the last game of the series. I think it was the last game of the series, whatever. Brought him back, and they were talking to him, had his back towards the field, and then the guy that was with him was like, "Go ahead and turn around." And Freddie Freeman was walking towards him with the ball, and he's like, "I saw the video. I saw what you did for the fan. Even though you're a Phillies fan, I got you another ball, and it was signed by Freddie Freeman and Bryce.
Oh, that's dope. Oh my god,
Do it.
that's dope.
Yeah,
That I mean,
the kid was
obviously that guy isn't
out of
gonna
course.
sell it, but like what
Yeah,
that's
it was-
worth.
Yeah,
What's
it was-
that?
with two
what that
MVPs
did-
on one ball?
Yeah, what that's truly worth right there is insane. I mean, obviously,
I'm surprised Bryce didn't come out with them, but I mean, but
was probably doing something
It's Bryce Harper.
even to get brought back and get it from Freddie Freeman's good enough. But
oh yeah, I
if
mean,
Bryce was
one
going
of
to
the
sign
best
it. It
players
would
in
have
the
been
league.
cool. It would have been cool for him to come out with Freddie and give it to him. But
Yeah. Moving on to the AL West, we got the Angels 7-3. I mean, Astros. Again, I feel like this division's wide open too. Honestly, I mean, unless the Astros looked rough last night. Honestly,
that was
Like,
probably the worst game they've had all year.
yeah, but
It's because the
They
A's
look-
are so bad that it looks like the division's like that. The A's are bad. The Mariners are up and down, and the
they're 5-4.
Rangers are
Yeah,
going to be one of the worst teams in the league.
like normal, but
So you can already count on that.
I mean, I think Angels will sneak in a wild card if they don't win division. Angels look decent.
I think
enough
they
this
could too, but like I've been saying the entire time, half of the AL East is also going to be in the wild card. Because when you get there, I think the Red Sox are winning that right now.
And who knows about the Central too? Because last year the Central went crazy, and we at one point half the Central was supposed to be in the playoffs. But yeah, right now top the Central, it's a 2-way tie with Cleveland and Minnesota. So that should be interesting. I mean, obviously they're 5-4, flirting with 500. Chicago's right now and they're at 500, 5-5, and then top of the AL East, you got Boston at 6-3, and Boston started off horrible. They lost their first 3 games to Baltimore.
Nobody would have
So,
thought they were getting killed by the Orioles, and they were bad last year. And it's just JD put them on his back, and it's gone crazy. This
Oh,
year.
JD he's an anomaly right now. Man's going crazy.
I think he's leading in RBIs as of right
He's,
now.
no, the only reason I lost week 1 of fantasy baseball because of JD Martinez. Man dropped 90 points on my head in the last game of the on
Lord.
Sunday. 90 points on my head. I'm like, nobody just drops 90 points in a fantasy baseball game. One person. But you got Tampa Bay in 5-5, New York's in 5-5, and I mean Baltimore and Toronto are right there too. Baltimore honestly looks good with their crew right now. It's just their pitching. I think that's going to be their only downfall. Their hitting looks pretty solid.
Yeah, that's why I had
From what I've
everybody in
seen.
the East fighting for a playoff spot except for the Orioles.
Yeah.
I had the
mean-
Blue Jays in the East, but who knows whenever Springer's going to come back. And then I forgot how truly bad the Blue Jays pitching staff is. But still,
Yeah, Blue Jays
if
pitching
they get
staff is
Springer back, if their offense is clicking, the pitching staff won't matter as much because nobody in the East really has really good pitching besides maybe the Rays. But
Rays, and then you could make an argument for New York, but it's like it's hit and miss. It's like Garrett Cole or nothing. But yeah, I mean, so the baseball's looking after about a week and a half or almost 2 weeks now because started on Thursday, so almost 2 weeks of baseball. It's looking pretty interesting. It's gonna be a fun season, I think. Okay, so moving over to basketball, we got Detroit basketball. Still tanking for Mobley. But I mean, young core's looking good. Jeremy Grant hasn't played for about the past week now. I don't know. I think he was just resting since they're on the West Coast. Sadiq Bey passed the all-time Pistons rookie 3-point record for 3-pointers made in a season, and he's creeping up on passing Luka and I believe Donovan Mitchell. They had the most 3-pointers as a rookie, and he's creeping up on them, and he'll probably end up passing them. Which, I mean, I'm not saying rookie
He
of the
takes like 6 a game. He definitely
exactly.
could.
I'm not saying rookie of the year, but I mean,
Okay.
man's
okay.
the deadliest 3-point shooter in the league right now, and you
For a
can't
rookie. For a rookie. For
Yeah.
the rookies.
I mean,
I
mean-
don't know. I don't know. Maybe like
You tell
top
me
10 in the
someone-
league.
you tell me someone that doesn't hesitate taking a 3-pointer, other than Blake Griffin when he was on the Pistons. Man is looking like Blake. Man
Well,
catches the ball,
yeah.
just shoots it in your face. Does not care. He'll lick your fingers when they're in his face. That's how. After he shoots that 3, he'll lick your fingers clean for you. But Pistons are looking. I mean, young core's looking good. I was going over it the other night in my head. It's like only 4 guys that are on the team right now shouldn't be on the team next year. Rodney Magruder, Corey Joseph, Okafor, and can't think of his name right now. I can't even think of his name.
Wayne Ellington.
Saku.
Oh, Wayne Ellington. Yeah, thank you. No, I mean other than Saku too. I mean, hey, he's not been looking horrible ever since Killian got back. Killian has
he's been looking
brought
nice
out a
actually.
new. He's
Yeah,
brought
I
out a
wonder
new
why
guy.
that French chemistry.
I mean, honestly, I never was on the hating Killian train, but he's looking pretty decent after coming back. I was scared he was going to turn into a Markel Fultz and forget how to shoot the ball. I
you
was
gotta
really
He wasn't
scared
really
about.
he wasn't really that much of a shooter going into the draft. He just said he had potential to shoot.
Yeah.
No, I was still scared that because it was a hip injury, and I was scared that like something was just going to
He
be
thought he was gonna come back cranking it around his shoulder like Michael Kidd Chris.
something. I don't know. I thought something was going to be wrong with him. But yeah, I mean, Pistons are looking good though. Quentin, because me and Mort have talked about this extensively. Who do you want the Pistons to draft?
If I had to choose between 3 people, it'd be Jalen Suggs, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Porter, I think, or what's his name? Not Jalen Porter, Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. Okay, I think that's roughly our list. I mean, I have Mobley at top. I'll move Suggs up to 2, and then I'll put Cade at my 3. I mean, I think Cade's stock really dropped in the national championship in the tournament.
But it's like we've said.
I mean, he still did good.
I mean,
he's gonna.
I'd take Cade like as my number 1 option, but I know we're not going to be able to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's what I've been saying. Like they're not going to get the first, but also if they do, then it really isn't a stretch because of having Killian and Dennis Smith. Don't really need a point guard
because Cade Cunningham's ball dominant anyways.
And one thing that I've kind of weirdly started to accept is that Frank Jackson. I mean,
he's not bad. He's
not bad. In every game I've watched, doesn't play till the 4th quarter, scores 10, 12
He can
points.
shoot. He can shoot.
What about your guy, the other one?
Saban Lee?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's still making the team, too. Yeah.
He's nasty. He's nasty, too. We have so many nasty guards.
They don't need any more point guards.
Yeah.
No, so point guards are Killian, Dennis Smith, and Frank. Shooting guards, Josh Jackson, Hamidou Diallo, and Saban Lee. Right there. Those are your 6 guards. Move on. That's all you need there. And then just get a forward or a center and Mobley or Kumanga, and I'm good. That's all I want. All I could ask for as a Pistons fan. Because then you got
Mobley for sure.
You got Sadiq running that 3. You got Jeremy Grant running that 4, and then you got Mobley and Isaiah Stewart fighting for the 5. Where I forget about Mason Plumlee. He can just be there.
Yeah, I hope we keep him. I like Mason Plumlee.
I do too. But it would definitely be interesting. We didn't really talk about the end of the tournament there, Mort. How do you feel about you became a Baylor fan near the end?
I was a Baylor fan going into the tournament.
I mean, we didn't talk about that. We haven't been able to talk about that. We picked Baylor to win as a group.
Yeah. Well, and I had said in that group video, I said, obviously I had Michigan winning it, but my second choice is Baylor. And then everybody was so surprised when Michigan got eliminated when I said I wanted Baylor to win. It's like I said it in that, and I've said it millions of times before, like that Baylor was the second team because I knew Gonzaga was going to make it, and so I knew that the only team that was able to beat them was Baylor, and they did. And I just wanted to see anybody but Gonzaga, really. But I knew Baylor would.
Yeah, I really didn't. I mean, I had a hunch that Gonzaga might make it after the Suggs game winner in the Final Four. I was like, oh, they're gonna win it now. I was like, they got so much momentum running on them now. But then I was like, I really don't want them to win. I was like, I just want Baylor to win at this point, just so our bracket looks better than it actually was.
They didn't play anybody up until the tournament. That's why I didn't want them to win, anyways. Play no competition.
Who? Gonzaga?
Gonzaga. No
competition. Gonzaga and their fans were so annoying anyway. So
yeah.
What little fans they have. But yeah, I mean, fun tournament. Not the most exciting tournament, I guess, but fun tournament until Michigan lost there, and then
I stopped
stuff
watching
happened.
when Michigan lost. I just kept
too.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Final Four. I didn't even watch the national championship. I think it's the first time
I had it on and I saw there was a blowout. I was like, okay, cool. What I wanted happened. So
All right, so here for final part of the video. About I would say 2 weeks ago, sitting having some Applebee's, and earlier that day, we got a message about that the Hwbl Football League, the HWBO, was cutting down from 14 to 8 teams, and right then and there, I mean, I got kind of worried. I was like,
everybody was scared for some reason.
Yeah.
As
well,
if
no,
we
I was like,
as if we aren't best boys with one of the commissioners.
no,
we didn't go out to
mean,
breakfast with him for no reason.
and dinner.
Yeah.
No, but I was like,
He shared his cookies with us.
I was like, are we gonna get a team? I was like, I hope we do, because I was like, I don't really want us to have to split up, or even if we could get on the other teams or stuff. But later that night, I was sitting having Applebee's, and I got a DM from their Instagram account telling me that again, I was I don't know why it was me. I really don't. I played 4 regular season games. 4.
Because you know
7.
him. That's what I'm saying.
I played 7 games in total.
He was on the pod. They're on the pod.
But I got picked to be one of the 8 captains for the league. And basically make a team. There's new rules this year, 9 players, 5 people in the field, 1 pitcher, and then you have your third, short, second, and first baseman. So you had to get 9 people this year. And after that, I started trying to build a team. We obviously have the core 4 returning of me, Quentin, Royce, and Brendan. Adding on 3 rookies, and then we got 2 free agents. I think we should wait a little bit because one's still showing up on it. We'll know by tonight. I mean, after this video is released, we'll already know. The other guy, I just want to wait up on him for a minute. I mean, I already know he's on the team, but I just want to wait. But yeah, 3 rookies. Mort's one of them. We already talked about that. He signed the contract. We'll have to make it.
Yeah,
we are changing the name.
Old team. We relocated.
But I mean, we really got everything against us. We made it to the semifinals last year. 4-player team basically made it to a semifinal matchup again and lost to the team that won it. Big rivalry there still. They do not like us. We're not too favorable of them either. But I mean, it should be a fun year. Starts June 5th. We'll obviously talk about it throughout the season. And again, it's 9 of us on the team this year, so it's a little bit different. I know you and Quentin are looking to be big pieces either as starters or out of the bullpen.
Hopefully in the bullpen. I hate starting, but the bullpen for sure.
We'll talk about it. As we've seen, it's a little bad out there.
The velocity's up there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
the velocity's up there.
I mean, we don't want to reveal any of our plans yet, but we're looking to make it far this year. We got. I feel like we got
and everything.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
We're 1 piece away last year, and we got more than 1 piece to win it all. So we definitely can do it to get to the championship.
I think every single person we added. Okay, so the 5 people we added onto the team, because there was already 4 of us. The 5 people we added onto the team, I think each one of them brings a different factor that will push us over the top there. And all the people that rejected me in free agency, you'll regret it. You'll regret it.
We're out here offering max contracts, and nobody was taking them. We offered Applebee's gift cards.
Really? Was that you guys
to the big one? To the big one.
To the biggest
gift cards. Is that legal?
To the biggest fish in the sea. I was offering an Applebee's gift card. We would pay his entry into the league, and he still said no. So you know what?
No, we
They
can
sleep on
release
us.
we can release the contract details
They-
now that he's officially signed somewhere else. So we can.
We don't know if he's officially. I mean, we're not going to release the name, but I don't know if he's.
Well, it was
officially signed.
reported
But-
that it's close. So
But
Whoa.
you know what? I'm taking that personally. I'm taking that personally. That
We
he
should.
That he,
Mhm.
You should. We still don't have
And then,
the
I mean,
respect.
the other guys I reached out to, I mean, those are kind of just out on limbs.
there's a
just
reason
kinda-
why you guys were starting off the motto of us versus them. I think that's the bio on the Instagram when you.
It
officially
is.
make
It's
it.
lit.
It should be.
I think that's
it
what it
should
should
be.
be.
And you know, there a lot of I know one team has been like fully released. That's the Founders, and this year it's really it's really the year of the super teams. And I kind of envision our team as a more or less, and I said this multiple times, more or less in like an 03-04 Pistons type squad.
Oh yeah. I was just saying not a
Gritty.
super dog, not a
We're
super
Yeah,
gritty.
we're gritty. We're gritty. No one wants us to be there.
We don't care about what
Um,
anyone thinks.
Yeah, we're going up against super teams that
We
are
go
being
up ag-
created around
yeah.
us.
We go up against
like-
veterans, 7-year veterans. We don't care. We're going to the championship. We don't care.
That's what I'm saying. And I mean, again, bold strategy, bringing in, what is it? Like 3 rookies. But you know what? So I think those 3 rookies are going to be very, very valuable along with the 2 veterans I'm bringing in. So should be interesting. Also, Brendan is the pitching coach this year.
Oh,
Uh,
great.
He's the
Great.
Chris of our team. I want you out there working with him.
Okay, well he'll yell at me and stuff, so I don't know about all that. I don't know if that'll go anywhere.
But yeah, it should be fun this year. Like I said, we're changing our name from the Peckers, because again, the Peckers wasn't even me, Brendan, or I mean, obviously not mine, but it wasn't Brendan, Quentin, or Royce's choice to be that name. Cool made the
Yeah.
name last year, so we wanted to rebrand a little bit. We have a name, but we still gotta come to a conclusion on it. So be out soon.
Still got
We'll
a
make an
lot of-
Instagram page.
Yeah, still got a lot to do with merch and everything.
Yeah, merch and everything.
Uniforms.
Uniforms, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's all we got. So, so our first video in a while. Just for reference, though, I mean, probably next week, I think we'll try to have our 1-year anniversary NFL mock draft out. Obviously, like me, Joe, Nick, Ben, Brad. If Mort wants to come and sleep in there again like he did last year. No, that's how it all started. Mort sat in the first 3 videos and we talked about football for the first 3 videos. Man actually chimed in though, which I was
taking
very
a
proud.
nap.
But yeah, it should be fun. 1 year almost. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys
I just
would like
wanna-
to subscribe.
I just want to say, run it back. It's happening. I just ran it back. Little gambling ender.
Oh my god. Stop.
Willi-
You want to say your stupid bet that you continue to do?
Run it back. Willie's hitting a home run. Bregman's hitting a home run. Brantley's
Okay.
getting 2 hits.
Okay.
Candelario's getting 2 hits. Odorizzi's getting under 7 strikeouts.
Okay. I'll respect the under 7.
Yeah, they got that line pretty high in his first start of the year. So
All right. But stupid bet, it's not gonna hit. I'm sorry, it's not more. You just need to stop with that.
wait, I need to add Badu getting a hit.
I thought you had him at 2.
Yeah, 2 hits.
I don't know. That's a little risky.
I say 2. Quentin says 2. You might
Yeah, I
as well
said
go 2.
2.
Okay.
We're at 2. Okay. So you guys could like and subscribe. That would help us out a lot. And we'll see you guys next time.